Let's move now to our next top question, and it's been one that we've seen not simply in Indiana be a hot topic, but certainly all across the nation.
Been a big issue everywhere. We've seen a lot of questions from viewers about marijuana, and as of this year, as you see here on the map, Indiana is surrounded by neighboring states that have legalized marijuana in one form or another. So, question tonight, do you support legalizing marijuana for either medicinal or recreational purposes? Ms. Crouch, we'll start with you. You have 30 seconds.
I stand with law enforcement and oppose the legalization of marijuana. And I have the endorsements, and I'm grateful for the endorsements of over 24 sheriffs here in the state of Indiana. You see, my family has struggled with mental illness and addiction. My mother, my brother, my sister, our daughter. And so, to me, personally, I'm not in favor of legalizing marijuana. We need to be focused on getting help to those struggling with mental illness and addiction, which will be my top priority, not legalizing another drug.
15 seconds here to clarify. What about medicinal marijuana? Is that something you'd be open to?
I would not be in favor of legalizing marijuana.
In any form.
Period.
Mr. Chambers, do you support legalizing marijuana for either medicinal or recreational use? You have 30 seconds.
It's amazing how as I've driven all over the state of Indiana, how I hear about this topic every time. I'm having seniors come up to me and veterans come up to me talking about legalizing marijuana. So I am supportive of medicinal marijuana being legalized. Now, that said, we have our federal government has screwed this up again. We have conflicts with federal laws and regulations and state laws and regulations. That would have to get resolved to be able to evaluate recreational. We need to make sure law enforcement is at the table, but we don't want to trade one problem for another. We have to study this very closely before we would go down the road on recreational.
Thank you, Mr. Chambers. Mr. Doden, what's your stance on legalized marijuana, medicinal or recreational? 30 seconds.
I'm clearly not in favor of legalizing marijuana. I think we have a major addiction issue in our state. In fact, we have some of the highest addiction in the country for our young people and teenagers. And so from my perspective, in listening to law enforcement, they're very clear of some of the challenges. The marijuana today is very potent, and it could lead to all kinds of challenges. And I think we can also see what's happening in other states that have legalized marijuana. So from my perspective, we are not going to legalize marijuana. We need to protect people and make sure they have a better future, and I don't think that does that.
You're against it in any form? 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm open to the idea of talking about it from a medical perspective, but I'm against the legalization of marijuana.
Mr. Braun, you've also spoken about potentially medicinal marijuana, perhaps. What's your position on this? 30 seconds.
It's even gotten more complicated in the sense that marijuana can be laced with stuff like fentanyl, so you got to be very careful. The fact is, we're surrounded by 4 states, 2 of which I think got both legal and 2 medical marijuana. So nullification is what happens when states are able to do things and the feds got a law on the books that says otherwise. It's going to hit all of us. I'm going to listen to law enforcement. They have to put up with the brunt of it. Medical marijuana is where I think the case is best made, that maybe something needs to change. But I'll take my cue from law enforcement there as well.
So you'd potentially be open to medicinal marijuana?
Yes, because I hear a lot of input where that's helpful, and I think that you need to listen and see what makes sense.
Okay.